Night on All Saints. The Saints traveled to Atlanta in hopes of a win, but an L was all they found. Ricky Jackson made the trip and will share the sideline scoop. Rick Venturi is candid about his 0-3 start and how will he keep the troops focused now. And all you need to know about the rest of the West you'll find right here. All Saints is next.
The last 9 meetings between the Saints and the Falcons had been decided in the final 3 minutes, so why would today's game be any different? It came down to the wire once again, but once again the Saints emerge on the wrong side. Hi everybody, welcome to All Saints. I'm Jim Gallagher. Joining me tonight is Saints All-Pro Ricky Jackson, plus the Fox 8 team, Lionel Bienvenu and Joe Trahan. Now coming up in this next half hour, the Saints will recap the game and tell us the close just doesn't get it. Ricky Jackson will give us his weekly breakdown of this one. Saints head coach Rick Venturi will go one-on-one with myself, and Lionel Bienvenu takes us on a tour around the rest of the NFC West. So let's get started. This week's USA Today described this game as Southern discomfort. For Saints fans, it was a very apt description. The Saints were close, but as we all know, close doesn't get it in the NFL. The first drive ended when Jim Everett's pass for Michael Haynes is intercepted by Cornelius Bennett. After Morton Anderson missed a 55-yarder, Ray Zellers then fumbles the exchange with Everett again, second turnover. Bobby Hebert turned that into 7 points when he hit Eric Metcalf for the touchdown. Next series, Everett throws his second interception of the game, forcing the ball into coverage. And safety Brad Edwards makes only the Falcons' third interception of the year.
I'll be very critical of myself after this game, and you know, I made too many errors, and I personally will say that for my teammates. They played hard. I just made too many errors early.
The Falcons finally made a mistake in the second quarter. Hebert's pass is intercepted by rookie number 1 pick Alex Molden. That led to the Saints' first points, a Doug Bryan field goal. But the Falcons came right back, Hebert hitting Terrence Mathis to make it 17-3 at the half.
It was just an awful beginning, and you know, we're fortunate we weren't blown out of here.
Brutal, understatement. You know, there's an old saying that my college coach used to say, offense entertains and defense win the games, but we didn't entertain the first half.
The Saints defense spent most of the first half on their side of the field, giving up 17 points in the first 2 quarters. But the Falcons would not score again.
We didn't achieve our goals as far as shutting them out of the touchdowns, but you know, we're behind the 8 ball day a lot.
The Saints offense finally started moving the ball in the second half. Bryan's second field goal made it 17-6. Then in the fourth quarter, Everett beats the blitz, finds the hot receiver Lorenzo Neal open in the flat. Tony Johnson shields the defender, and the lead was now cut to 17-12. The defense gets the Falcons off the field, and the Saints had a chance to win it on offense. Michael Haynes makes a great catch to take it to the 17, but then the offense failed. 3 plays, only got 5 yards. On 4th and 5, Venturi brought Bryan in to cut the lead to 17-15.
We had struggled in those situations all night offensively. I thought we'd struggled all night. I thought the given was the kick. You know, this guy's a great kicker. The given was the kick. Our defense was playing great at the time with 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
Venturi's gamble did not pay off. The Falcons' offense was able to run enough clock. Hebert's third down completion to Bert Emanuel ended up sealing the Saints' fate.
You can't change what happened.
This song to me kind of sums it up. They were close today, but this team is a long, long way away from being a good football team. Your thoughts on the game?
I mean, I thought that was one that we should have got. Atlanta wasn't that tough. I mean, they're not a great ball club, and we had our chance at them, and we let them slip.
Let me ask you about the decision by Rick Venturi to kick the field goal. Agree, disagree, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, Coach thought that he should have went for it, and I can't never disagree with him. You know, right there, he thought the defense was playing well enough to hold him, but I mean, to have another shot at them, if they get a first down, you know, you're going to lose the game, but that's just a chance that he had to take.
Yeah, you know he was going to get criticized, Lionel.
Yeah, you know, whatever he does, if it works, it's a good call. If it doesn't, it's a bad call. But I tell you what, Tom Benson and Bill Kuharich right now are making a list of potential coaching candidates. What they should be doing is making a list of potential players, because coaching is not losing football games for the Saints. Players are. 3 turnovers in the first quarter, bad passes, fumbles, no running game. The Saints will have a coaching change when this dark, dank season is over. What they need is a lot of player changes. This group killed Jim Mora. They've got Rick Venturio in 3. They plain are not good enough, Joe.
So how do you really feel? No. You make a very good point. Meanwhile, the Saints can't make any points, much less hold on to the football or stop anyone in the first quarter. Lately, this team actually should go into turf research. Why? Because the Saints are better at digging holes than anyone I've ever seen. They've done it record-wise in the past 2 seasons, and they do it consistently on a game-to-game basis, and you just can't do that when you're not a good football.
How do you really feel, Joe?
Just like you do.
Well, I think the bottom line is, you know, this team has got, when you see a team struggle like that, you've got to come out and get a little early success. And this team doesn't get any early success. They come out and play flat 2 weeks in a row,
right.
Terrible turnovers. You can't beat a team, even a team that's struggling like Atlanta, with that kind of play. All right, we got to get a break, but we're just getting started here on All Saints. When we come back, Ricky Jackson returned from Atlanta with a little Saints scoop as to what is going wrong on this team, and we will break it down for you next on All Saints.
All Saints is being brought to you in part by Hibernia, your local Dodge dealers, Radio Phone, Don Bone Ford, and by Miller Lite.
I want to get us a little dinner. How's Mexican sound?
Great.
For the price of an ordinary sedan, Kia now offers Sportage. With 4x4 prowess that's been proven by winning its class in the Baja 1000.
Welcome back to All Saints. It is hard to imagine where a team goes from here. You lose to a 1-9 ball club, and Ricky Jackson, there is no place to go but up. But let's break this game down. First of all, the 3 turnovers in this game, I think Rick Venturio said it best. They were lucky they didn't get blown out today as bad as this team played early on.
I mean, the 3 turnovers were bad. I mean, any time that you throw 2 interceptions like we threw, and the running back never did get a chance to get the ball correctly. I mean, you know, right here, Jim throwing, he throwing, going backwards, and to get him a chance to not have enough velocity on the ball to get the ball there. And right there, Ray, the ball like hit him in the hip more. You know, at this level, they got to take care of business a lot better than they did today, and stuff like that wouldn't happen. I mean, the 3 turnovers put us to a point where we had to fight hard to get back in it. We had our chance to get back in it, but right there at the end, we just come up short.
When are we going to see Doug Nussmeier, Ricky? Are we going to see him this year? Should he get in and play with the way Jim Everett is playing?
Well, I mean, I think eventually if Rick gonna come back next year to be the coach or whoever gonna be the coach, you need to, you know, to see what he can do for the next guy. So he won't come in, another guy, bring other guys in and just cut him before he get a chance. He done been here a couple of years. I think he'll get a shot, you know, the next week or so.
Ricky, second break, and let's talk about the running game. It was basically non-existent until late in the game when Mario Bates broke a couple of runs. I know Jim Dombrowski got hurt, but even before Dombrowski got hurt, this offensive, they were really struggling today against the Falcons' front 4.
Well, I mean, they kind of knew what we was doing a little bit, but Bates came in. He was a little quicker than Ray, and he got a little more yards. Ray was more of a power back, and they was more playing up in the box, waiting on the power. But see, when Bates came in, Bates had a chance to run and be a little quicker and got more yards.
Right. Joe?
Now, they had trouble with the running game. Of course, the Saints have now lost once to the Falcons this season. And, of course, last year they were swept by the Falcons on the strength of the left leg of Morton Anderson. He made 8 field goals in those 2 games. And although Anderson struggled today, ex-Saints Bobby Hebert and Craig Hayward more than picked up the slack.
There were so many post-game greetings, Bobby Hebert ended up the last player to leave the Georgia Dome floor after the game.
So the Cajun Cannon gets the job done against his former team. Although Bobby Hebert and the Falcons scored no points in the second half, they still beat the Saints by 2 points.
and it was all smiles for the cutoff Louisiana native afterwards. He connected on 26 of 39 throws for 229 yards, including 2 first-half touchdowns that held up for the win. Hebert admits he enjoys facing his ex-mates, but today was more about taking care of business than sticking it to his old team.
I know when different guys now in free agency are leaving teams, they might want to do that little extra against the team they left, but realistically, I was just, trying to make plays to help us win, and, no matter who we were playing.
Another ex-Saint, Craig Ironhead Hayward, came to play as well. The Saints' first-round pick in '88 had been seldom used this season until today. He averaged 5 yards a pop on 7 carries and accounted for 20% of the Falcons' total offense. Head says he always looks forward to facing his old crew.
I figured, that would have been the team that I ended up finishing with, and unfortunately things didn't go according to plan, and, so you want to go back and say, this is what you get, in a sense, but, you don't want to be, malicious about it. You just want to go out there and have fun.
Another ex-Saint, Morton Anderson, did not have fun today. The Great Dane wasn't, missing 3 attempts from 50-plus yards while making a 38-yarder. That's a far cry from Anderson's 8-for-8 field goal performance that led the Falcons to the 2-game sweep last year and included 3 from outside 50 yards.
I made 3 against him last year, so maybe...
Was that in the back of your head at all?
No, not at all. It just, I felt I hit him pretty good, but maybe it just evened out, Sure. I took 3 last year and then gave him back this year, so... But I'm just, the bottom line is that we won the game, and we're real happy about that.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and 2 out of 3 ex-Saints performing well was just enough for the victory. Now, we showed you Bobby Hebert meeting with plenty of his ex-Saints teammates, and one of those, of course, is our expert analyst, Ricky Jackson. Bobby says he and Ricky talked about the future with the Saints organization.
I was just joking with Ricky. I said that if they make him the head coach, will he let me be the quarterback coach? So, I was just joking. Say, yeah, Ricky, if you're the head coach, just keep me in mind for the quarterbacking coaching job. So we're just joking about stuff like that.
Now, I know Bobby joked with you about that, but he wasn't joking today. First of all, talk about how Bobby played today, and talk about that head coaching, quarterback coaching stuff.
Bobby's real tough. He showed the same thing he's been showing all these years. The toughness, the coolness, staying in there, and he don't really lose the ball game for you. He give you a chance to win the ball game, and that's what I like about Bobby. Like today, the bad interception was, the guy kept the ball alive. If he don't keep the ball alive, you don't get a chance to get that interception. So Bobby really plays to the strength of the defense. He give you a chance to win the ball game, and that's what I always liked about Bobby. He asked me about being the quarterback coach next year. He just kid around like that, and we always have fun with one another, and I just love I have for Bobby and he have for me.
I'll tell you what, he is Coach Jackson, he's a competitor. He's jumped, Joe Johnson's right on him, spins him off, and he still makes the touchdown catch, stepped into the pocket. He was a difference today, no doubt about it. We got to take another break, but stick around. I had a chance to sit down with Saints head coach Rick Venturi and go one-on-one, and we'll talk in detail about his decision to go for that field goal. All Saints will be right back. Welcome back to All Saints. The saying, "the buck stops here," was quoted by Harry Truman, and he said it about being president. But his saying also applies to coaching in the NFL. This afternoon, I had a chance to sit down and talk with the Saints' man in charge, Rick Venturi.
Tougher to take when you come this close, isn't it?
I think it is. I think it's tougher, especially early in the game. It looked like we were going to be painfully out of it. Somehow our defense really held the line. They played tremendous from beginning to end. I even put the pressure on them at the end. That influenced my decision. But somehow there's a lot of character on this team. There really is. We battled it back. And it wasn't beautiful, but somehow we kept battling back and got in a position to win. And when you get that close and it's down to a half a yard here or there and you don't get it, it gets tougher.
Talk about the turnovers at the beginning of the game. 3 turnovers in the first half. You talked about coming out with the emotion. It seemed like the emotion was there, but the execution wasn't.
And that's exactly right. There was great emotion there. You could see it on our special teams, on our defense. And I'm not saying the offense didn't have emotion, but it's emotion plus execution. And we dug ourselves such a painful hole, and it may have had lasting effects even on me mentally. as the game wore on, to be honest with you. And in many respects, we're just very fortunate not to just be out of it.
Your team was able to come back, though. Any adjustments, or what made the difference in the second half to get the offense?
You know, a couple things at the half. You know, Bruce challenged him strongly at the half, but I think more than that, we got into the quick passing game, tried to get it out quicker, get the ball out quicker. I think Mario gave us a little spark, added some quickness to the game, and you know, overall, just kind of got back into doing things correctly, executing, catching some balls, and you know, picking up the protection and all those kinds of things.
Let's talk about the end of the ball game. You make the decision on 4th down to go for the field goal. Explain your thought process.
Okay, there was 2:38 to go. We had 2 timeouts left and the 2-minute warning, which is like a timeout. I felt the 4th and 5 was iffy. I felt that that our defense was playing great, and Doug Bryan was a given. The 2 givens I felt at that time were Doug Bryan twice and the defense with the timeouts. If there hadn't been the timeouts, it would have been different. But essentially, with 3 timeouts, I felt that was the thing to do. It came down that they converted by 1/2 a yard, or we'd have had the ball back to 50 with 2 minutes to go. Also, the fact Morton Anderson's in the game, you know, you can come right back and get you. And you know, as a coach, you make that decision. I didn't pull it out of my hat. I felt that was the thing to do, you know, and I'm destined to live with it.
When do you make that decision? When you're walking down the side? I mean, when do you start?
I think about it. I think about it, and basically I think about it all the way down the drive, basically, and the final situation is what's critical. If it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, it's a hell of a lot different than 4th and 5.
Right. You know you're going to get second guess on this call.
Oh, exactly. There isn't any doubt about it, and that's the nature of the game. But I made it. I made it with thought. Basically, again, I played my givens. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. And you know, in coaching, you make your decision and go with it.
Rick, when Rick Venturi took over his press conference, he said, "This is not a team in disarray." After 3 games, 3 losses under him, is this team in disarray? Have they fallen apart here?
I mean, they ain't falling apart, but they lost 3 games, and it's kind of tough. I mean, the bottom line is winning a football game. You lose 3 ball games, and that's the 3 you play. I mean, it's real tough.
I got to give Rick Venturi credit, though. I mean, he stood up, he made the call, and he didn't try and second-guess himself and say, maybe I made the right call. He gave his decisions, and, I mean, if it works, he's the hero. Unfortunately, it didn't work today for him.
No, it didn't work today, but, I mean, you know, just hope that he get another chance and, you know, see what he do the next time. I mean, I don't think no coaches do the same thing every trip, so the next time, you know, you might see something else out of Coach Rick.
All right, we got to take another break, but stick around. There's a lot more action from around the league today, especially in the NFC West. Lyle Biemema will be back, and he'll give you the first-class tour of the West when we return. Welcome back to the show. It's time now for our weekly look at the rest of the division. And Atlanta's victory leads both the Saints and the Falcons at 2-9 overall. And more important for the fans, we're starting to look ahead to next year already, still in contention for the #1 pick in next year's draft. And Lionel, right now, that's what a lot of people are thinking right now.
It's going to be a dogfight, though, Jim. The Jets are not going to give it up easily. They're trying real hard to get that first pick, standing right now at 1-10. However, the San Francisco 49ers are not thinking about next year's draft. They are thinking Super Bowl again, but a bump has appeared in the road, and that is a bump on the head of quarterback Steve Young. Considers the risk of continued play within acceptable limits, and he is too focused on reaching the Super Bowl. Today, Young was watching Elvis Grbac lead the 49ers against the Baltimore Ravens. Grbac was called an embarrassment to humankind by San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown after last week's loss to Dallas. Grbac had an answer for Brown today. He passed 34 yards to Jerry Rice for 1 touchdown. Grbac also ran 1 in. He was 26 of 31 for 268 yards and the 49ers beat the Ravens 38-20. Collins was on the bench today as the Panthers took on the St. Louis Rams. Steve Berline replacing Collins under center, and it took a while to shake the rust, but Berline came on in the third quarter, directing 2 third-quarter scoring drives. Berline hits Wesley Walls. Keith Lyle also hits Wesley Walls. Referees ruled it a touchdown. Rams rookie quarterback Tony Banks threw a touchdown pass to fellow rookie Lawrence Phillips, but the Panthers win this one 20-10, the final score.
No touchdown.
So there are the numbers. NFC West, 49ers on top, Panthers in second at 7-4, Rams at 3-8, and then the bottom feeders, the Falcons and Saints at 2-9.
Well, Lionel, today's rest of the West focused on the quarterback position. We obviously had problems with our quarterback position today. Rick Venturi didn't go for it on 4th and 5 because he didn't have confidence in the offense. To me, that meant he didn't have confidence in Jim Everett. Would you have gone forward with the way Jim played today?
Well, I mean, Jim struggled earlier in the ball game, and evidently it shows, you know, by 2 interceptions and the missed handoff with him and Ray. So, you know what I mean, there's a decision there that you have to, you know, make.
He struggled all year, too. I mean,
yeah, he has not had a good season.
Yeah,
all right, Ricky, what
it's tough because it puts the Saints in a tough position. Nowadays, quarterbacks are being asked to do more and more and more, and if he's not up to the task, Jim Everett wasn't today, and he admitted it after the game. He did not play real well. Guys, we got to wrap this up. That's it for this week's edition of All Saints. Thanks for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for being here. And next week, the Saints head for the Sunshine State to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we'll have all that post-game coverage for you right here on All Saints. See you then.
Magazine, that is, rating the Louisiana-made S10 the best compact.
Sleeping, well, you have another chance this Sunday as Saints football comes at you again, and yes, it's guaranteed to knock you out. Wake up, Buford.
Hey, I tell you what, I needed a couple of them pills yesterday to wake up to watch that game.
Watch out what you're asking for. I think typical interim head coach situation. You can't wait to get to the end of the season, let's face it.
Now, I've covered the New England Patriots, which were a bad football team in 90 and 91, and I have not seen a team this bad since the Patriots. And the Saints, that first half, that was ugly. That was just a mess.
It really was. I mean, you know, turning the ball over the first 3 possessions, how bad can it get for a team that's playing really bad? I mean, it just was bad for them all day long.
All right, the Falcons championship defense, then if you go for it, you don't make it, they're still backed up on the 10-yard line. You can get them to punt, and you get the ball back with one more try. What do you think, Buf?
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, at the time it may have seemed like a good decision, but, hey, you got to go ahead and get that touchdown. I would have gone for the touchdown instead of opting for the field goal.
Buford Jordan for offensive coordinator? That would be scary.
Will he sit up in the press box, though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I definitely would.
Back in a minute.
To win, but I think they're not going to change their luck against the Cowboys. Cowboys going to win this and cover the spread easily.
Cover the spread easily. Mr. Jordan?
I think the Packers are going to win it. I think the Packers are a lot different ball club than the Cowboys have faced the last couple of years.
So you got the Packers.
Yes.
Well, I've got the Packers with the points.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't really know about the game. Every team I pick, their quarterback gets hurt. Hopefully it won't happen to Brett Favre tonight.
Well, pick the other team, Ed.
You're right. And finally,
tonight on All Saints, the Pirates on the Bay pillage the visiting Saints, who help out with 4 turnovers. Rick Venturi talks about that elusive first win, which is still yet to come. An exclusive interview with Saints owner Tom Benson as he gets candid about next year's changes. And our weekly update of the rest of the West, checking in on the 49ers, Falcons, Rams, and Panthers. All Saints is next.
Well, with the way the season's been going, we have to understand, we should have assumed that the Bucs would have forced the Saints to walk the plank today. Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Gallagher. Joining me tonight is, as usual, former Saints All-Pro Ricky Jackson. Lionel Bienvenu is with us, and, of course, Joe Trahan. The whole gang is here. Now, coming up in the next half hour, the Saints offense sinks at the Bay. We'll get all the post-game reaction for you. Saints head coach Rick Venturi is 0-4, and he speaks out. Fox 8 Sports sat down with Tom Benson for his first television interview since Joe Moore resigned, and you'll hear it all coming up a little later And Joe Trahan takes us on that weekly tour around the rest of the NFC West. Well, the Saints have now lost 5 straight, 4 under Rick Venturi. But Vince Lombardi reincarnated couldn't win with this offense. Bad doesn't begin to describe the way this Saints offense plays. Fans have to look forward to, because another win slipped away from them today.
You can't win scoring 7 points and having all the damn turnovers. It really comes down to that.
Turnovers cost the Saints from the start of this game. Everett's first quarter pass from Michael Haynes is intercepted by Donnie Abram. Tampa Bay capitalized with the field goal for a 3-0 lead. The Saints defense then stepped up after that, first stopping Jerry Ellison on 4th and 1. Then in the second quarter, Winfred Tubbs strips the ball from Mike Alstott and Anthony Newman recovers. But the Saints offense puts the defense in yet another hole. Everett hits Henry Lusk, but he fumbles the ball. And you can see there was a lot of tension on the sidelines with the offense. Anthony Newman then makes another big play, forcing Rhett to fumble and then recovering the loose ball himself. But Everett throws his second interception of the first half.
We got to put points on the board. That's the whole game. I mean, the whole concept of offense is making sure we score more points than the other guys, and we are not getting that done. And you know, I think we have good people on this team, and we just got to each take care. I got to take care of my job.
This offense, can you pinpoint something?
I have no idea. We're playing hard. We're fighting. We're not executing. When it seems like when one area is doing well, the other one's breaking down, and vice versa. So I don't know.
Our guys have to step up and make some consistent plays. Not great plays, just routine NFL plays that keep drives going, and that's all we're asking of them.
In the third quarter, the teams exchange scoring drives. Trent Dilfer swings it out to Mike Alstott. He scores from 17 yards out. It was 13-0 Buccaneers. But then the Saints finally show some signs of life with a 13-play, 72-yard drive. Venturi's 4th and goal gamble pays off. Everett hits Tony Johnson for the score, and the lead was only 6, 13-7 Bucks. The Saints defense did not allow another point. Unfortunately, the Saints offense couldn't score another one either.
When you hold a team to 13 points as a defender, you expect to win the football game, don't you?
Most of the time, our goals are, well, I think our goal is 17 points a game. If we hold them under 17, we should be in the game in the fourth quarter. We were in the game in the fourth quarter, but we didn't win it.
On first down, with 5 minutes left, Everett's pass for Torrance Small is intercepted by John Lynch. And this game belonged to the Buccaneers.
The last one was, as far as interception-wise, was just an errant ball on I tell the fans now, I wish I could have that one back.
We can't give up. I don't care. It's the last game, and we haven't won a game. We still got to keep pushing. I mean, it's all self-pride now.
What can be questioned more than anything, when you look at the tapes and look at the film for the next 4 weeks, you have to find out who's competing and who's not competing. And it's going to be very obvious, you know, to
It's a tough time right now. I said it earlier. I mean, Vince Lombardi reincarnated couldn't win with the way these guys are playing right now. Let's start with the offense. The offense really struggled. The interceptions, of course, the turnovers again in the first half really hurt this team, didn't they?
I mean, the turnovers hurt. I mean, that's what kept you from winning the ball game. If we don't make a lot of those turnovers, we get a chance to win the ball game. I mean, the interceptions was bad, the turnovers were bad, and anytime you turn the ball over more than the other team, most of the time you're going to lose the football game.
Let's talk about a couple of these things. When you have turnovers like that, it takes it away. Jim Everett said the last one was his fault. Is Jim Everett, is he struggling? Is that why this team is throwing these interceptions, or is it a combination of other things?
Well, I mean, anytime the quarterback's struggling, the team going to do bad. And a lot of balls, you know, the wind was blowing a little bit today, and the balls looked like they was getting away from Jim. And anytime, you know, the ball get away from you like that, and the quarterback don't produce as much as you need him to, the team going to have trouble.
Let's talk about the defense. Defensively, this team played very, very well today, holding a team to 13 points. Talk about the effort of the Saints defense.
Well, I mean, those guys, they playing every week real hard. And the day they mixed it up, they had Brian Jones to come in and play a little bit. They had Tubb. All those guys. Right here you see Tubb hustling back out the, he jumped over the play and made a good farmer right there. Newman got that one. And the guys really hustling, trying to make plays. But, I mean, anytime you just get 7 points, that's a hole that you're going to dig yourself.
You're right, Ricky. The Saints need a new GM, they need a new coach, and they need new players. Today, 2 of their marquee players, the players they count on to make big plays, the players making a lot of money, they blew it. Late in the fourth quarter, quarterback Jim Everett, a needless long pass. It was overthrown and intercepted. Then on defense, 3rd and 13 for Tampa Bay. Saints looking to get the ball back. Eric Allen gets beat one-on-one. Inexcusable. I tell you, Joe, this team, they find ways to lose.
Real quick, it's good old Saints football. The offense sputters, turns it over. The defense fights real hard. Then we get close and find a way to lose. It's good Saints football. If we keep it up, maybe we can get the first-round draft choice.
That's what you got to look forward to. There is a lot more to come on All Saints. When we come back, we'll talk a little more football. Rick Venturi will talk about and keep his heads up high even after his 4th straight loss. We'll be right back in just a minute. Warrior. He takes each successive loss harder and harder, and this one was very tough. Today after the Bucs game, I sat down with Rick, a man with a big heart, a lot of hope, but not a lot of answers right now.
Let's start with the turnovers in the first half. Second week in a row, this team has really just handed the ball and turnovers kill the team on offense.
Well, yeah, they really do. I mean, because, you know, now they tilt the field. They take away your scoring opportunities, and, you know, we've tried to address it. We've tried to do a lot of things, and, you know, I don't know if we're playing tight at times or whatever it is, but we're not doing the little things. It's really not big things. It's the little things that mount up and cost you.
Jim Everett ended the ball game. He just said a couple of minutes ago, he goes, that's one I wish I had back.
And I'm with him on that. I mean, that was you know, we had plenty of time. You know, the check downs were there. You know, they played that deep cover too deep, and, you know, we should have held on to it and dumped it down underneath, and just, you know, a little bit more patience. But that's kind of the story of our life. You know, Jim played real well in the first half, and we didn't help him. You know, so I just hope I can keep these guys playing and keep us motivated. It's a shame because there were a lot of heroes out there that have nothing to show for it.
Is that the toughest job that you face?
Well, I think it is, and yet every week I'm with these guys, I feel better about them as people. You know, to come out and fight like they did today, and just keep battling, good things are going to happen to them if they never lose that. And, you know, that's the thing that I got to keep that fire going.
All right, we've got to take another break, but coming up next on All Saints, Fox 8 Sports got a rare interview with Saints owner Tom Benson. He will tell us all. Stick around to hear all about the changes for next year as All Saints continues. A lot of rumors have surfaced this year regarding Tom Benson and his Saints organization. It was time for him to come out and clear the air. In his first television interview since Jim Mora resigned, Tom Benson said his goal is to hire a general manager, then let the new GM hire the Saints' next head coach. Last Friday, I sat down in Mr. Benson's office and went one-on-one with the Saints owner.
Who will make up that advisory committee for you? Who will you turn to advice for this, if there's a major decision for you?
Well, you know, the NFL in itself, executives can't get involved, so that you have to eliminate the people like the commission and stuff, because they got to be for the whole league, so they can advise me and advise San Diego and so forth. So what we did then is people that I thought that knew something about this business, certainly a lot more than I did. John Madden happened to be one of them. The reason I pick on John Madden, he has an opportunity to see a lot of clubs play firsthand, having been a coach, and now what he's doing. And I think a lot of announcers and people attached to it. And I haven't even really gone that far. And I have to say I've given some thought to that committee, you know, because I think the structure, and not too big. I think about 5 people. You get past that, you could get yourself confused.
Right.
But of different walks of life, you know. Another guy I have a lot of respect for is Bart Starr. And that I might call on Bart Starr. I haven't firmed those things. I haven't talked to Bart about it even, but it just gives you an idea what I'm looking at, okay?
You're making a commitment to the next man that you hire as general manager and as the head coach. This is a major decision for this franchise, isn't it?
It sure is, because if we can do as well as we did the first go-round and getting Jim Finks and then Jim Mora, then those individuals ought to take us into the championship.
What kind of coach would you like to see come in here to be the next head coach of the Saints?
Oh, I don't know, Jim. You know, I don't know if there's an 85 Jim Mora out there. Rick Ventura, I think, certainly has done an excellent job under a very trying circumstance. And that, but today, I believe a coach, as I said, has to not only be a coach, he's got to be a manager. He's got to be a motivator, maybe more than ever. So that's why I believe that you're going to have to open it up the college ranks as well as the professional ranks.
Thank you very much. I'm not going to answer any questions.
Did you try and talk him out of it at that time?
Yes. And that after some time, and you know, don't pin me down whether it was 30 minutes or 40 minutes, a conversation, some things that he was saying, I felt like I would be doing him an injustice. When I asked him not to resign, said I thought that was the best for the club. And then I thought, though, after what I was starting to hear, and that was that there wasn't any fun even to win anymore, that, gee, I can't ask this guy to do this.
He said it wasn't any fun for him anymore. Is it still fun for you, owning the Saints?
Well, you know, I told you, it hasn't been very much fun this year, but it's sort of been frustrating, but I still feel like that I got a job to do. I got not a job, but the excitement, the challenge of this thing, boy, it's got me. I'm going to tell you, you know, because I've been a winner all my life, you know, and then when you're a winner in everything you do, you know, you just you don't. It's hard to accept anything but that.
Once and for all, clear the air for me. Is this team for sale?
No.
Period, full stop.
New Orleans Saints is not for sale, you know.
Why do you think there's so many rumors out there, then, that this team is for sale? Because, I mean, I have people call me, I hear it on radio shows, I read it in the newspaper. Why do you think there are so many rumors?
Well, I think it's because I sold a lot of other stuff. And you know, when you start doing things like that, people talk about, well, Benson sold his business. Yeah, well, you know, maybe he's selling everything, you know. And then the next guy, well, I heard maybe he's selling the Saints. And New Orleans sort of like to do that anyway. And I think that's part of it, the fact that I was selling, you know, I sold my banks and a bunch of real estate and some automobile dealerships, and that, and still am. I don't need the money. Yeah, I sold my banking interest for over $100 million. I sold a bunch of automobile dealerships for millions and millions of dollars. So it's not like that I need to sell it. That's different. Now, if you need to sell something, you know, but just because you're frustrated, not me, you know, I'm frustrated, but I'm frustrated to the point that the challenge just got a little bit bigger for us to do a better job.
Well, if he's frustrated now, he'll be a lot more frustrated if he doesn't hire a guy who knows talent. Sam Mills was told he couldn't play. He scores a touchdown today. Eddie George wasn't drafted. He's got 1,000 yards already. They better find somebody, Joe, that can judge talent on this football team.
You know, it's a good thing that Mr. Benson is seeking help from Madden, folks like that, and Bart Starr, because there's a lot of work to do with this organization. With Jim Mora leaving, with no real GM there, this organization has crumbled. They've got a lot of rebuilding to do. Mr. Benson has a big task ahead, Jimmy.
I think the most important thing that you keep hearing over and over, hire a general manager, sit back and let him run this business. There's a lot of NFL things, you know, running on the finance committee and all those things that Tom Benson is going to be very, very occupied with National Football League matters and Saints matters, but let a football man come in and run this organization. We got to take another break, but when we come back, we'll talk all about the rest of the NFC West. So stay right where you are. All Saints will be right back.
And a battle of divisional leaders was the headline game. The 49ers on top of the West, of course, traveled to RFK Stadium to face the NFC East leading Redskins, and that's where we begin this week's edition of the Rest of the West. 49er head games kick off this week's edition. QB Steve Young says he's recovered from those 2 concussions in the past 3 weeks. And despite controversy over whether or not he should risk playing, Young says he's ready to go.
I feel like I'm very physically well, and the injuries have been odd, I hope, and far between the next one.
Young and the Niners facing the Redskins. Steve Scramble just being himself. He takes a beating and keeps on playing. Later, San Francisco down by 7 late in the fourth. Big William Floyd scores to tie it at 16. Then Jeff Wilkins boots the game winner from 38 yards out in OT. The Niners win it 19-16. Elsewhere, the Falcons face the surging Bengals. Jeff Blake scorches the battered Atlanta secondary for 4 touchdowns, 3 to Carl Pickens, including this 61-yard bomb. Cincy beats the Falcons 41-31. In Carolina, the Rocket is ready for takeoff. Raghib Rocket Ismail has continued to up his production for the Panther offense. He scored on a 35-yard reverse against the Giants a couple weeks ago, and he's given the Carolina offense a new dimension. The Charlotte Observer says Rocket's takeoff was inevitable. Quote, early season injuries made it tough for Ismail to pick up the Carolina offense. It was just a matter of time before the speedy Ismail made an impact, end quote. Rocket and the Panthers taking on Houston. No Rocket needed against the Oilers, though, because of the play of a couple of ex-Saints. Off the bad snap, Sam Mills is Johnny on the spot. He recovers the fumble and goes 41 yards for the touchdown. Later, Steve Berline to another ex-Saint, Wesley Walls, wide open for the touchdown, and the Panthers drill the Oilers 31-6. Check out the standings now. The Niners on top at 9-3, followed closely by the Panthers at 8-4. The Rams are still playing. They're losing to Green Bay as we speak, and they're the bottom feeders, the cellar dwellers, the Saints and Falcons at 2-10.
All right, guys, we got to wrap things up. Of course, I want to thank everybody who works on the show, especially these guys right here, Ricky Jackson, Bob Evanu, and Joe Trey. And guys, thank you very much. Now, next week, the Saints will host St. Louis in the Superdome. The kickoff is at 3 o'clock. We'll have a special pregame Saints Experience show at 10:30 right here on Fox 8, so make sure you tune in. Until then, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week on All Saints.
Yeah, forget about Tulane playing at Tad Gormley. The Saints and the Rams, plenty of seats, plenty of room to spare. 3 o'clock on Sunday.
Bound to overeat on Thursday. Try the Saints diet. You only eat when they win. Guaranteed to lose plenty of weight.
Hey, guys, after that game Sunday, I think next weekend I'm going to take up basket weaving.
You did it.
Was that his major over there?
We've said this before, is that on the offensive and defensive lines, they are really a mess. Offensively, they can't move anybody and they can't protect the passer. How are you going to score points?
Yeah, you know it's a bad day when the punter has a career day, nearly 50 yards of punt for Klaus Wilsmeyer, and that's really about all you can say, except for the defense playing a pretty decent game, except for a couple of plays late in the fourth quarter, Buford.
They really did. I mean, you know, defense has been playing good all year long. It's just they've been on the field too long, and they can't win games with the defense on the field that long.
That didn't happen when number 23 was at fullback for the Saints. He was running wild. He's still dreaming.
Back to Jim Everett. Buford, do you think he's washed up? Is there still some wins and touchdown passes and, you know, down the road? He's with the Saints through 1999. Hope so.
I think Everett still has some wins in him, and I just think, you know, this whole ball club is going through a rough time. When a quarterback goes through it, the rest of the team does. He just has to keep hanging in there, and it'll come.
Basically what you're saying is he hasn't played well, but the offensive line has been bad. They have no receivers who can separate, and they have no running game, right?
You said it all, man. Yeah.